fan of the Italian men's relay with their orchestra warm-up before they come onto the ice for the A final. The Ice Maples, Dutch Lions, Italian Gladiators, and USA Eagles. The World Championships in Beijing in March, we wondered, there's no way the Canadians could get more than 6. It's the nature of this sport. Things happen. But they could, this weekend, make it 7 right here. Starting skaters in position will be Maxime Lahoun for Canada, Thunborg for the Netherlands, Luca Speckenhauser for the Italians, and Clayton Di Clemente for the Americans.
Go to the start. Ready.
Good celebrations for the USA after they got to get to the A final. There was an advancement in their previous race. Huge opportunity for them. They were sitting 10th after a week ago, and as we've spoken about, questing for one of those 8 top relay positions after the World Tour. Only 8 teams going to the Olympics. Van het Wout on the ice. These will be the finishers. Jens Van het Wout, Andrew Hio, Pietro Sigel, Felix Roussel. A weekend ago, it was the Korean White Tigers taking gold ahead of the Chinese Lungs and Italian Gladiators. Neither of those top 2 steps on the podium are here, but in their place could be some very, very good teams as well, of course. For Di Clemente, Speckenhauser, Lahoun back to the openers. The getting to know you stage of the race.
All teams stay patient here.
Van het Wout, since you pointed, I always noticed the
hand flick.
The hand flick.
Well, sometimes if you're a skater dropping, you come up a little bit close, you're going to get that hand flick right in your glasses. It might pull off. So maybe a little bit of a back off signal.
It's Delat. I think it's Medusa on his helmet. It looks like, anyway. It looked like a snake in the hair. Snake-haired woman. Anyway.
In these early laps of the relay, you don't want to take any risks. You don't want to risk a crash or an unnecessary pass when there's over 30 laps to go in the race. You want to stay patient. You want to save your legs. If there's an opening, take it. But don't take a risk, until you really need to, or until it's well worth it to do so. So everyone's staying patient throughout these early stages in the relay, and also trying to conserve some energy for this
tough couple weekends for Jens Van het Wout, sitting on the front. Sick last weekend, down on the ice more times than he would like to be, I'm sure. Small measure of redemption heading into the European swing, which culminates in skates on home ice. And we know very well how loud those Dutch fans can be.
Well, a win for the Dutch Lions could be, a swing of momentum for Jens Van het Wout, who'd be looking for something positive to build off after these first World Tour stops in Montreal.
For Speckenhauser, Di Clemente, Lahoun as the openers return.
And the Gladiators, right, they're gearing up to this home Olympics. They want to get their relay dialed. This is just another training opportunity, a racing experience for them to build on. They've already got their ticket punched to the games, but they want to make sure they're going to be perfect when they get there.
Still, we wait for that decisive moment, and it's still the Dutch Lions in the lead. A moment there for Andrea Cassinelli, the guy they've just deployed in relays. And Koss. I think he was busier last weekend than this one. He had so many races to get through last weekend.
starting to pick up. We're seeing 20 laps to go. This race has been cruising a little bit faster. 4 teams on the track. The ice conditions are going to be starting to wear. There was already a relay in advance of this. There was already some 1,500-meter finals from the women's side. So the ice won't be in great shape. Skaters are going to try to identify where the good spots on the track in the corner where I can really push off of. There's going to be ruts forming. They're going to be trying to avoid those as the pace picks up.
There's always that X factor in these men's relays. The ice will watch for when you least expect it will haunt you. Now here we go, inside 15. About to be released. Speckenhauser took a look, but Thunborg not allowing him through.
Well, the Dutch Lions are doing a terrific job controlling this race out front, being very vigilant, looking at seeing everyone's trying to make the attack, but they're nailing all their exchanges, and that's keeping them in that lead position.
Bennett Bouch spends a lot of time just about every straightaway checking behind him. And behind him is always Azuri Blue. And Dubois now into third.
You can hear the crowd reacting. That's going to be building some energy in this Ice Naples team.
Brandon Kim now perhaps taking a look around Donjanu. Dan Koss keeping it together there. Natalini behind him. Awkward exchange by the Dutch, but they did what they could to hang on to the lead.
Maxime Laoun winding up in third position. You can see that wide speed track, maybe looking for a passing exchange, but the Dutch Lions keeping it.
Everybody's still together. No elastics have snapped, no little separations. Howard, here comes Dubois into second.
Can he hold the exit? He can, he's still accelerating.
And then a chance for the lead. Donjanu gets it. That is all he needs now. Free to fly. Off goes Donjanu, and there's a gap.
Natalini looking around. Brandon Kim on the inside. The Eagles just make that exchange.
Maxime Laoun. One more to go. Roussel. What a finish this would be. A chance for a 6th gold medal weekend. The Canadian Ice Maples. How about this? Felix Roussel gets to soak it in with the home fans. 7, pardon me. Seven gold medals.
Unbelievable. When the Canadians turned it on there, they just blew apart that race. They just flicked the switch. They took off. They left everybody in the dust behind them. Felix Roussel bringing it home comfortably with 2 laps to go. What more can you say?
Jordan Pierre-Gilles up there so often on that relay, joining the celebrations.
That's you, Pelletier. The other team member there.
The Dutch Lions did hang on for second. Itzhak Dalat under a lot of pressure by Steven Dubois, but then they set it up on that exchange for Donjanu to go to the front. And the USA Eagles, great performance for them, finishing in 4th. That is a 7 gold medal weekend for the Canadians. I think it's only going to get harder from here. They won't have the trappings of home until the World Championships. Not in this kind of form. They can do anything, can't they? Tyler heads down to the ice to chat with the Canadians. One for the books. There you go. Ice Maples for gold, Dutch Lions for silver, Italian Gladiators for bronze. For the second weekend in a row, the Gladiators going for bronze. Two different teams in front of them. And in just a moment, congratulations being shared by all the skaters. They spent a lot of time together on the international circuit. Most of the skaters are in the same hotel. So much familiarity. But in just a moment, final victory ceremony for Montreal.
de Côte de Piste Montréal 2025. The medal ceremony for the men's 5,000 meter relay at the ISU Short Track World Tour, Montreal 2025. Les médailles seront présentées par the medals will be presented by the referee Harold Janssen and the assistant referee Mr. Livio Mella. En troisième position et gagnant de la médaille de bronze. In third place and winner of the bronze medal, the Italian Gladiatori, the Italian Gladiators. Lucas Spagnazza, Pietro Sigel, Lorenzo Previtali, Toma Natalini, and Andrea Casinelli. Team Italy, the Italian Gladiators. En deuxième position, gagnant de la médaille d'argent. In second place and winner of the silver medal, Dutch Lions. Turnbull, Itzhak Della, Kai Husman, Don Koss, Jens Van Veld, and Nelly Van Vout. Team Netherlands, the Dutch Lions. Et en première position, gagnant de la médaille d'or. In first place and winner